here we go. It's time for the women's gold in the recurve discipline.
Target number 1, representing Spain, Sandra Cebrian. Opponent, target number 2, representing Poland, Magdalena Smialkowska.
Well, there we have it. Sandra Cebrian of Spain on target number 1 and Magdalena Smialkowska of Poland on target number 2. Now, interestingly, Cebrian shot a 6.08 and was ranked 29th after the ranking round. After the 72 arrows, 29th. And Smialkowska shot a 6.40 and ranked 11th. But the Spaniard has been on fire throughout the knockout tournament. Well, look, before we get into that, it's time for set number 1. So, Chris, early stages here. It is the Spaniard who will shoot first. Just give us a refresher on how we score recurve archery.
Yeah, recurve archery, sets of 3 arrows. Highest score in the 3 arrows will receive 2 set points. A tie is 1 set point to both archers, and its first to 6 set points wins the match.
10.
Shooting a 9 right, followed by a 7 right. A big opportunity here already for Smialkowska.
8. 6.
Well, a big spread there.
8.
Well, 26 for the Polish archer, Smialkowska. She'll take the first 2 set points. Chris, a nervy start from the pair.
Nervy from both of them. You could see a few wobbles on the front arm. Recurve archery, all about rhythm, all about process. Any shakes on release can really affect how that arrow flies those 70 meters downrange. I'm not surprised with how our Polish Magdalena started. She is the kind of reigning national champion in Poland.
Yeah, but not very tight groupings from either of the archers. But it is the first 2 set points to Smialkowska, the Polish national champion. But Chris, while they clear the range, just an interesting point about Cebrian coming through ranked 29th. But once she got into match play, she was on fire until she got to the semi-finals against Chiara Rabadiati of Italy, which she took in a shoot-off.
Yeah, a fantastic mental fortitude to come from 29th in the qualification round all the way to the final and win a shoot-off to get there as well. Just goes to show, you know, the qualification round is very important. It's a really good test of consistency, and 72 arrows. If you can score well and repeat your performance over a long period of time. But when it matters is when you deliver arrows in match play and take the wins when you need them.
Absolutely, but she's had a difficult start here. It's Cebrian who will get us underway for set number 2.
Nine. 9. 10. 10.
At first sight, the draws look very similar, Chris, but there's ever so slight differences in each of these archers' draws.
8.
Yeah, and technique is very individual. The important part is to be consistent and deliver the execution of the shot when they release very, very cleanly.
9. Magdalena
So it's a 28 in this set for Magdalena Smialkowska and a 27 for Sandra Cebrian of Spain. Chris, it didn't look like there was anything that really needed a measure there, so this has been a cracking start for the Polish archer.
Yeah, much better in this second set. I mean, there were nerves in that first one from both archers. You could see that. Much better arrows from both here. But she needed a good shot with her last arrow to take the set points, delivered what she needs to do if she wants to take this match. And she can do it with the next set.
Yeah, quickest way in recurve archery, 9 arrows, but you have to beat your opponent over those 9 arrows in blocks of 3. So far, Magdalena Smialkowska has done so and can do this in another 3 arrows. Seen her teammate, Łukasz Zabierski, take the compound men's gold just a little bit earlier on today. Will it be 2 golds for Poland here in Antalya?
Sandra will shoot first on
Well, Chris, they've been clearing the ranges pretty quick here in Antalya, and we are ready for set number 3. So, Chris, talk about pressure here. Cebrian will shoot first in this third set. She's really got to lay down some big scores to put some pressure on her opponent.
Yeah, it's do or die now. If she loses this set, she loses the match. She needs a tie to stay alive, but she wants a win if she really wants a chance to get back in this.
9.
Only 3-10 so far in this match, so 9, not a bad score.
8.
Especially when your opponent pulls it into the 8. That's the second 8 from the pole in this match.
9. 10.
Recovered well, so all square with 1 arrow to go.
9.
Marked as a 9, looked very close to the line, but a 27, so a 10 here will do it for Smialkowska. She's put it into the 9, so that's a 27 as well. I think there will be a little measure here, but if the scores remain the same, 27 apiece, the two will share the set points, and we will go into a fourth. Chris, your thoughts on that third arrow from Cebrian?
Yeah, the arrow just has to break the little black line, which you can't really see on your screen, but kind of outlines each scoring zone, each circle on the target. I think it was close enough to break it. If it breaks that, it'll be scored up to a 9. If she hasn't, then it'll be scored as an 8, and she will lose the match. It's a critical measure, critical decision down at the target for the judges.
Very, very important. We're looking at the shooting line at the moment. Both athletes actually look like they're ready for a fourth set.
Sandra has 1 set point.
And it looks like it is all square in that set. So Sandra Cebrian off the mark with 1 set point, but her opponent, Magdalena Smialkowska, on 5 set points, just 1 away from taking gold in the recurve women's final. It is time for set number 4. So again, Sandra Cebrian will shoot first, trailing as she does by 4 set points. And the difference here is all that Smialkowska has to do is match her to get the single point she needs for the win.
9. 9.
She's looking very relaxed, isn't she, Chris, the Polish archer?
Yeah, unlike compound archery, where you know that big total, you just kind of stay ahead. This is kind of a reset of every set. You know, you're not looking at the past or the future. It's just this 3 arrows in front of you. I think it's easier to win from an advantage in recurve archery.
9.
The second 9, a 10 here for Cebrian, puts this set out of reach.
8.
Look at that. She's put it on the 7-8 ring.
9 will win.
Another 27 for the Spaniard. Big opportunity here. A 10 for the win. It is a 10, and in fact a 9 would have done it, but that is a clear win for Magdalena Smialkowska. It is a gold for Poland here in the recurve women's final. She wins by 7 set points to 1. Chris, a second gold medal for Poland here in Antalya.
A fantastic performance from the Polish team here at this first world ranking event since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. You can see how happy Magdalena is. She started with 2-8s in the first set, but shot much better after that. Sets of 28, 27, 28 points to take it in 4. Really, really great performance.
Recurve Woman 2020.
Well, you've got to think that Sandra Cebrian of Spain will have been a little bit worried after going 6:08 in the ranking round, ranked 29th, and I think she'll reflect on a silver medal here in Antalya with a great deal of joy. But it is the gold medal to Magdalena Smialkowska of Poland.